Good
All right.
afternoon. It's Robin and Kim with our health chat on this Wellness Wednesday. And you probably looked at the note. It said barefoot and grounding and thought, what in the world are they talking about barefoot? Um, but there's a reason. National Barefoot Day was June the 1st. So we thought, well, let's no better time to talk about grounding than around National Barefoot Day. So I don't know if anyone here has grounded. If you have, make sure you let us know in the comments. Let us know what it's done for you, what your experience was. Kim, have you grounded before?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Um, I actually
A,
watched oh, go ahead.
a lot, a little, or
Not enough.
I
I
know.
need
So that's
I
my
need
answer. I told Kim before we did this, I'm like, I'm glad this came up because, I know about grounding. I've done it before and then it slips my mind and the benefits are great. And that's what I'm going to talk to you about right now.
yeah.
So, grounding or earthing, as it's also called, is the practice of connecting your body to the earth's surface, potentially offering various health benefits like reduced inflammation, improved mood, and stress relief. It involves making direct contact with the earth, such as walking barefoot on grass or using grounding mats. And these are some of the benefits that you can get from it. And I'm just going to go through a list and then we'll go into detail in a minute. So, reduced inflammation, improved mood and reduced stress, as I said, lower blood pressure, potential gut health benefits, improved sleep, reduced chronic pain, enhanced energy levels, and wound healing. So there's a
Yeah.
lot of benefits there. So go ahead, Kim, tell us about this documentary.
Yeah, well, I think we should also say that grounding is it's an energy from the earth you're getting. That's why
Yes.
it's important. And it can sound like woo-woo, but there's actually some studies behind it. And my husband and I watched a documentary. It's called Earthing. Let's see, what is it called? I told you what it was called, right? The Earthing
Earthing
movie.
movie.
Yeah, the Earthing
Yep.
movie. Yeah, and read the rest.
Remarkable science of grounding.
Okay. So it was really a good documentary to it was eye-opening. And so the interesting thing, one of the ladies there, they were showcasing somebody who was really got into grounding. And you gotta have a special backyard to do this because she was going in her backyard, laying down on the ground, completely naked for
Oh,
like a half hour or so. And I'm like, I can't do that here.
no.
So,
I
but
mean, you
um
could just do it with the bottoms of your feet, people.
exactly.
Okay.
She really went all into it. So anyway, but it was I don't want to spoil anything, but it's definitely interesting to see how it affected her, how it affected her. So
Right.
anyway, just watch the movie for that. You don't see a naked lady in it, but
And you said, is that on Netflix?
I don't remember what that is on.
Okay.
But you can find it. You can Google it and find it.
Okay.
Um,
Well, while you continue talking, I'll Google it and I'll find
it's
it.
a documentary. It's a documentary.
Yep.
Yeah. So anyway, usually people get okay. So yeah, grounding is something that I try to do more often is to get walk barefoot, walk in the sand, walk in waters, bodies of water, not a pool, but like a real body of water, the ocean or a lake or something. And you get the benefits from it. So it's pretty cool actually. And it's the easy thing to do. It's free. Well, it might have to pay to go to the beach, but anyway, it most likely is free. And so it's something just to kind of do a few minutes a day, get out, take your shoes off, walk around the grass. Hopefully your grass isn't sprayed with pesticides or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's on the street. But if you can, try to do it. And is there anything more you want to say about grounding?
No, it was just the other thing that came up when I looked at it said, be sure you find like you don't want to go like probably like at a dog park because you want to watch for like germs and things like that. So, and now I just heard a study the other day on how contaminated and bacteria infested beaches are. So be
Really?
careful, like even at the beach. So, but
Hmm.
Kim and I have like shoes to show you that we have that make you feel like you're really grounding that you could wear to the beach. So here, I'll tell you, you can watch this on Tubi, Amazon Prime Video, um, Apple TV, pay for it, but a YouTube TV Prime or premium subscription, you can watch it there
Okay.
too. So lots of
Yeah.
different places you can watch it. But anyway, if you are going to go somewhere where you might, not be sure if it's clean or whatever, because like she's going to show you hers and then I'm going to show you
Well, let's talk
mine
about these are
too.
special shoes we want to talk about.
Yeah.
They're called barefoot shoes. And so Robin's had hers for a long time. I just got them about a month ago because I wanted to try them because I actually heard a great podcast by the maker, Mark Sisson, who, if you are familiar with Primal Kitchen, he had that company, which is like clean mayonnaise,
Yeah.
clean salad dressings without the seed oils and crap in them. Anyway, he's older than I am. He's like 71, 72, and he looks amazing, really takes care of himself. So he invented these, or he has a company called Peluva Shoes, Peluva. And I listened to a podcast. He gave he used to be a runner. Now he's an avid walker, but he talks about like the importance of having these shoes that fit your body and allow your feet to be more in a natural state. It's a wider toe box and it helps with your gait, helps with balance. It strengthens the muscles in your feet, helps with neuropathy. And so I wanted to try these. So I got a pair and I love them. The first time I wore them, I wore them to work out in at home. And I thought, oh, these are interesting. They're okay. They're very comfortable. And then I started going outside and doing errands in them and walking around. And I'm like, oh, I feel like I have slippers on. And so I just want to show you mine real quick. And this is the top of them. They're cute, little white shoes with some peach. And then the bottoms, you can see where the toes go. Sorry, these are dirty, but you can see, and you can get the ones that actually separate your toes, which Robin's going to show you hers. But I found these to be so comfortable, and I really like them.
So these
Oh,
are
yeah.
called 5 finger toe shoes. And I've worn
Okay.
these for a long time. And my reasoning getting them is because of arthritis in the tops of my feet. And the spreading of the toes helped. So I wore them during yoga for a long, long time. When I did the fight for air climb and climbed those 40 flights of stairs, I wore these because they were lightweight. It wasn't these
Ah,
pair, but another
okay.
pair. This is my third pair of them. These I wear on my paddleboard. So again, talking about, dirty water. I'm at a lake and I don't want to get cut or anything too. So I wear these, want to get on my board. And sometimes I'll wear them on the board if it's rough waters or whatever. So, but yeah, I like them and I do feel the difference with mine spreading the toes and making the top of all the bones and muscles in my feet feel better. So
And tell them what you told me about arthritis.
the arthritis had helped the
Yeah,
arthritis.
you
Yeah.
have arthritis in your toes or your feet.
The
So,
tops of the feet. Yeah. So that
oh,
spreading. Yeah.
okay, that's big. That's huge.
Yeah. Right. Right. Much better.
And
So
it's supposed to help decrease joint stress, help relieve pain like an arthritis and stuff. So and help, I mean, improving posture is a big one. So,
sure.
but I just think, and I don't have, just to clarify, I don't have high arches. I don't have flat feet. I have pretty normal feet. But I found that these were just the first time I wore them, like for a walk, I noticed my calves got a little sore the next day
Hmm.
they were a little sore the next day, but that's it. So now I've acclimated to them and
Yeah.
I love them. In fact, I just ordered my second pair in black. So I
Oh,
have a black
nice.
and a white pair. So I'm excited
Good.
about that.
For me, I don't think I could walk or run or anything too much in them just because I do have high arches.
Okay.
And there is no arch support in these. I'm not sure about yours, but there's
No,
definitely none in here. So,
well, and they're very flexible. I mean,
yeah. Yeah.
they get you closer to the earth. I saw these
Right.
other ones that they have a copper pin on the bottom, so it helps.
Oh,
That's grounding. Those are grounding
sure.
barefoot shoes. Have you seen those?
No, but yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
Very
I thought
cool.
that was pretty cool. So anyway, maybe I'll try those next. So anyway, I hope you learned something today about this and just that, this is available. Grounding is free. You can do that anywhere. You don't have to go out naked, but at least walk barefoot. Now that it's getting warmer, summer's here, it makes it easier too. But yeah, be careful. I wouldn't walk in the dog park probably barefoot.
Yes.
You gotta watch out for some piles there. But
And let
anyway,
us know if you do it, if you feel any
yeah,
differences. We will link the movie and the podcast in the
yeah,
comments of
yep,
this video. But
yep.
other than that,
I always want to say this is Hike footwear. I got mine from Hike. These were Lorex Pro and these are $60. So they don't break the bank, but
yeah.
just give you that. So anyway, hope you guys have fun, live young, and we will see you next week. We're excited because we're going to talk about men's health and we're going to have a special guest next week. So make sure you watch that one.
Yep.
All right. Take
All
care.
right.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.